I would like to say anything. What other stuff should I say?
What are you doing?
Are you attacking your microphone?
Actually, do you know what I was then? Sorry. I got one of those back scratches and I've just been playing around and I was just scratching the microphone.
You are back scratching the mic.
I was doing it and I was just looking thinking, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm supposed to be talking through this.
That's staying in. Alright, hang on. Okay. Everybody ready?
Ready.
Oh, he's ready this time.
I learned from last time.
Ready.
Hello and welcome to PolarisPort GHR. Actually, I'm not hosting this one, am I?
No, you're not.
So I can put my feet up and yeah. Okay, Sisco, take it away.
Oh God. Hello.
Would you like me to point out your first mistake?
Well, oh God. Hello.
No, but the fact that you've got your notes on your screen, which means you have to turn away from your microphone.
I know. I can't.
Okay.
It's honest. I just can't.
I can actually. I just.
He can. He just doesn't want to because it's nice and neat.
Being lazy. Hang on, 2 seconds.
It's nice and neat on his computer monitor.
No, it's not. I've seen his PC monitor.
Right, but fucking stuff, and my phone's running out of battery.
Oh, you are not prepared to be the host of this, are you?
No, I wasn't expecting to have phones and stuff.
He's got all his notes written up and everything, so he's not going to go wrong. And he's been practicing, and he's completely prepared. Except the first thing he did was just turn straight away from his microphone. And I was like, "Well, no, we need to hear you and have the audio consistent." Right? Are you ready now, Sisco?
I might be ready. Let's give it a try and see what happens.
I'm sure all of this is staying in. Everybody give Sisco a big hand. And here we go.
Hello, and welcome to PolarisPort GHR, Global Horoscope Readers. So I went classy.
Is this because last time I said gigantic hamster rectums?
Yes, you took both the words giant and rectums. I'm okay with you removing the word hamster, but I could have come up with
giant horoscope rectums?
Well, no.
Can't giant rectums be reused?
No.
Oh, that's a horrible image, Adam.
It's a one-use.
Reuse that giant rectum, Adam. Get on it.
You certainly can't have two rectums in a row.
This is getting off. Already, this is way off course.
Yeah, I've been host for less than 2 minutes, and already everything's going wrong. Anyway, I am your host, Sisco, the Sweber.
He's wearing a tuxedo, if anybody wondered.
And joining me today are Adam, also known as Peps.
Hello.
Brazz, also known as Brazz.
Oh, hang on. I need to do your hello. Hello.
Anyway, this week's gaming selection was picked by myself. And the game is Zero-K. It's a free, obviously, multi-platform real-time strategy game. It is actually produced by the Zero-K team. They have it's not a dev team. It's actually a fan game made on the open source game engine Spring. And it's basically a fan mod of Total Annihilation, which was one of the classic real-time strategy games. It's a resource strategy game, which I love, and that's why I chose it. It has a whole bunch of different game modes, 1v1, teams, free-for-all, chicken defense, which I don't think I actually played, and there was also an extensive campaign which can be played single player or multiplayer. Anyway, right. That's the game introduced. So now it's time to turn to... I'm going to go with Adam, for his initial thoughts and feelings.
Okay, Adam,
emotions.
Take it away.
What did you think of Zero-K?
Hey, stop with the hosting. Stop with the backseat hosting. Adam, what did you think of Zero-K?
Well, thank you for asking me, Sisco. Secondly, I had mixed opinions about it. It was... I liked it, but then it got annoying after a while, I found. It reminded me a lot of Supreme Commander, which was, I liked it. It was quite quirky at first, but it was really quick as well. Like, when you first start, it's like, do this, do this, do this. And I couldn't, you can't find like the hints and tips and stuff like that. So eventually when I got used to it, it was interesting. Started playing it. I did about several campaign levels, and then after a while, I just found it was getting a bit the same thing over and over again, and I just lost interest in it.
That's interesting, because I actually found in the campaigns there was some variety out there. There was ones where you were required to defend stuff, and ones where I don't know if maybe we got quite far. We ended up playing most of it co-op, and we got quite far.
There's a reason we ended up playing most of it co-op.
Yes.
Because you didn't want to play it.
Because I didn't want to play it. It wasn't that I didn't want to play it so much. It's like, I am not an RTS person. I know you and Sisco are. Am I right in thinking like Civilization is one of your favorite games of all time?
It is. Yes, very much so.
And I remember like Dune 2 and I think Age of Empires. I played that back in the day, which was funny, but it was never really one of my games or game types, so I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to do. But I mean, I enjoyed playing this, if only going, what does this one do, and what do I do with this one, and all right, so he does this. All right, I'm going to go off and do this. You do the thing. Yeah. I'm going to go and do this with this one. Construction bot. Can I make him build something on there? And if so, how?
I don't know, it'd be under the construction bot thing.
Oh, he's building it. He's building it automatically. No. After you finished it. After you finish building it, then move.
Basically, our playthrough of this game involved me doing all of the real-time strategy stuff and giving Brazz his own little team to do what he wanted with. So he would wander off, and every now and again he would go, "Oh no, all my Dannies are dead.
All my team got killed." Well, he's saying Dannies. What I should point out is that I didn't know what any of them were called or what they did. And when we first started playing this, our very first play of it was on stream, and I didn't really know what to call it, so I chose a member of our stream and named them after that. I am going to name this conjurer Danny. Danny the Conjurer, who is now slightly invisible. For the rest of the time, I think they were actually called conjurers. They were like the building and repairing robots, and I just called them Dannies. I just kept saying, "Sisco, I need some Dannies. Send me some Dannies, quick," because my Dannies kept getting killed. Dannies.
Dannies.
I actually thought, I think you're right, there was a bit of a learning curve at the start, but I think if you're familiar with real-time strategy, it was fairly easy to get into the groove, I thought.
Yeah, I agree there. It would seem if you play it like we have, you knew what you were doing. It's just I found it a bit like when it was giving you certain points like do this within such quick, this time, and do this and this time.
The bonus thing.
It was just way too quick, and I like those type of games. I like them long.
I think the idea is, because as you go along and as you go through the campaign, you start unlocking more and more units. I think the idea was to go back and play them again once you'd unlocked a lot of stuff, so that you could do them really quickly because you had way better stuff.
Well,
get them all the time.
On that point, for a long time, we kept seeing like a crack in the a crack in the floor that was farting out steam, and I was like, well, what are these? They're all over the place. And then we saw one of the enemies had a geothermal vent converter thing, and I was like, well, how the hell did you get them? And we were looking through all the different planets, and then we noticed that each planet unlocked things for you to build. And like he's saying, so you could go back to that early level, put one of the geothermic converters or whatever on the vent, and have a load of power.
It's worth saying at this point that there's a resource strategy, and you have two resources that you need to gather. One is metal, which you gather at specific metal nodes, which are denoted by a circle, which just slowly, constantly produce metal once you've built
which you use Danny's to build, by the way.
And the other is energy, which you make through various different buildings. So you've got solar power is the one that you start with, and then you get wind, geothermal. It's very, very environmentally conscious, I suppose. Then fusion, nuclear fusion, later on. So you slowly unlock things that make your stuff better, basically. You can use them on the next campaign. It really just, to me, that worked quite well, because especially in the start, you also, the fact that you get to pick what you do in your next mission, you get a range of options. So I generally looking through, trying to figure out what I wanted, what units sounded interesting or useful. So a lot of the aerial units, I wanted to try and get anti-aircraft stuff and that, because it was proving a problem in other maps. So I quite liked some of that. They were, for a free game, it was bloody good. I think it's really good.
It was really good.
So what was your favourite map, Adam? What did you do?
Hey, stop with the backseat hosting. Adam, what was your favourite map?
I don't know who to answer. I didn't really have a favourite. Like I said, it was just, I'd go through different planets and stuff, and then eventually I just found I was getting bored a little. But I liked it.
Well, did you enjoy any of the gimmicks? Anything that it made you do?
Some of them. And then, like you said, I like to do these games and just do what I want to do on them. I don't want to be told, go over here and do that, like you mentioned before. But I think it would have been a lot more fun if I tried co-op with like one of you guys or something. But because I just did it on my own, I was like, just doing the same thing, build an army, wipe them out, collect this, go get more of this. And I was just like, nah. I was thinking before, the names of these like things, like what you were saying, like the puppy.
Yeah.
It's who thought of the names? Like, it's not very, not scary, but tactical. It's like you all get there. It's like, look at this, break out the puppies.
Oh my God, they're sending the puppies! Yeah. A self-replicating, so kind of Borg-ish missile that they named the puppy. I don't know who named them, to be honest. I know one of them was called Placeholder, and I'm assuming that was because it doesn't have a name yet.
Yeah, that was the black hole. The black hole unit had Placeholder as the...
Yeah. We
had our favourite units, and we didn't bother making anything but our favourites once we had them. We tried the new stuff. It was like, oh, this is interesting. And then we got our favourites. So we had...
Give me my Dannies.
Yes, your Dannies. But then for the fighting units, we liked the Knights. We liked...
the Slingers.
The Slingers. And there was an Aegis, I think it was. It was a little...
The Apis and the Aegis.
It was a little walking robot thing that had a shield generator.
That was the Apis. The Aegis was the one that the Dannies made, but they couldn't move.
Yeah. The one's a building, one's a mobile thing.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask Adam, since I got a few comments that he didn't speak enough in the last review, that people wanted to hear him more. Adam, give us a monologue.
Hey, stop with the...
I've been monologuing all day.
More backs.
What would they like to hear?
Backstreet. I can't
This has got nothing to do with hosting. This is just giving the people what they want. They want to hear more of Adam.
Yeah.
Adam, Sisco, ask me what do you want me to say.
I can't remember. I wasn't paying attention to the question. He asked something about how does this compare to other RTSs that you've played, I think.
I never asked any question. I was going to ask him what his perfect Sunday was, actually.
All right. What is your perfect Sunday?
Perfect Sunday. Well, I don't like Sunday.
Yeah, fuck Sunday.
So
Fuck Sunday in the ass.
a non-existent Sunday.
I skip Sunday. I'm a double Saturday.
I go for a double Saturday. Saturday's cool.
Come on, host. Move it along.
So,
Chop, chop.
I mean, you're an RTS gamer, Adam, as am I, and how does this compare?
Headlights, dear, headlights.
I was like, it's gone quiet. Shit, have I muted him again?
I could be allowed a moment to prepare the words. Otherwise, I'm just gonna give you words.
It's fine,
salad.
by the way, because I'm editing the whole thing, so there's all these gaps in between what he's saying. I have to trim it all out.
I'm well aware that if I leave a
drinking?
slight gap to think through what I'm saying in my mind, he can edit it so that it just sounds like I'm speaking perfectly. I mean, he won't.
I won't, but I could.
We all know what Brazz is like. He won't do anything. He will just put it in there and go, well, that sounds wrong, doesn't it?
Giggity.
Just put it in there. You just put it in there and fuck you all.
The people who are asking for more of Adam are getting their wish, I think.
Anyhow, how does Zero-K compare to other RTSs that you love?
It was fun.
In your top 50 RTSs, where
Top 50?
yes,
Can you name 50 RTSs?
no, but
No.
I'm
Hang on. Between the two of you, name 50.
oh god, that would take a long
Let's
time.
I can't name-
let's just see how many you can actually get. Come on.
Let me open stream.
Settlers 2, Settlers 3, Settlers 4.
I think that's cheating, because then Adam can just go Civilization 1 through... Is the newest one 6?
I was going to go to 1 to 6 at least, yeah.
I think that's cheating. I think you just need the title.
Warcraft 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So that's Settlers, Civilization, Warcraft.
Lords of the Realm. Are you going to join in, Adam?
Yeah, as soon as I get them list up on Google.
As soon as he cheats, he's going to join
That is
in.
absolutely cheating.
So,
I'm pretty sure
Master
Red
of-
Alert was a 1.
Master of Orion, Stellaris. Sorry, what was it?
Red Alert was the Command and Conquer.
Yeah, Command and Conquer. I never really played it. I owned it, but never played it. Didn't quite work for me. I don't know why.
Damn it, this fucking 50 things all is a video. I don't want a video. I need to shout out names.
Adam needs to sound really knowledgeable on the RTS franchises.
Warcraft 3.
I've already said Warcraft.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Which one? Oh, Star Wars
1 minute, 1 minute.
Supremacy. That was a
The
fantastic.
Battle for Middle Earth 2.
I was going to say the Battle for Middle Earth was an RTS. Yeah.
Star Wars Supremacy was a really good RTS. Back in the
Starcraft?
Dizzy.
No, wait. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's where you got the Zerg from.
Supreme Commander, which I mentioned.
Yeah, Annihilation, obviously.
Obviously.
Did you say Age of Empires?
I
No,
did earlier. Age of Empires, Dune 2.
StarCraft.
I've never played StarCraft.
I'm running low.
I think I could probably say a few now.
Dwarven Fortress.
Company of Heroes.
Dwarven Fortress is
Command and
definitely.
Conquer.
I've already said Command and Conquer.
StarCraft.
You've
Age
said
of-
StarCraft
you've
like
said
9
StarCraft
times now.
At least 5 times, Adam.
Well, it's on the list 5 times. Age of Mythology.
That's an Age of Empires one.
I can't say this one. Europa. Something. Europa?
That's staying in. Okay, I think you've got a little bit sidetracked here, hosty hoster. Host.
Well, you sidetracked us. You asked
That's
for the
my
list.
job as one of the guests, is to take you off on tangents.
Yes. Anyway, in your top 10, how does it rate along your top 10?
I'd say in the middle. You know, when you're playing for so long, you sort of like, I need to give it a break. It's like that, but more of like, I need to give it a break, but I will go back to it.
Yeah, I'd have to say I agree with that. I found that to be my thought is, after a couple of rounds, I've had enough. But it's not I've had enough as in I don't want to play this again. Like Stellaris, if I do one full round of Stellaris, which would take me like a week to do a proper game of Stellaris because it's a long thing, but at the end of that week, I don't want to see Stellaris for about a month or two at least.
Get out! And just flings it onto the street. Don't come back for at least a month.
And we've come completely sidetracked and completely lost from what we were saying. Adam, so it's in the top 5?
Definitely.
Brazz, where in your ranking of the 3 RTSs that I know you've played?
It's alright. It's fine. It's decent enough.
If I wasn't with you, would you have played it?
Well, if you weren't with me, which is an odd way to put that, do you mean if I was still doing this show and had been given the game to play, would I have played it?
Yes.
Because I've been doing the show. If I didn't play it co-op with you, would I have played it as much as I played? Probably not, but then RTSs aren't my thing, as we've kept saying. You two are the RTS people. I only played it because I could jump in your game and help out. I didn't have any real motivation or desire to finish all the maps, but having said that, it was still fine. I still thought it was a decent enough RTS. I just am no authority on what makes a decent RTS. I enjoyed it, but I can't really give I can't recommend it to people on the basis of my knowledge of how good RTSs are. Like I said, I played Dune 2 in the early 90s, mid-90s, and I played Age of Empires around 96, 97. And how does it compare to those? It's probably equal or better, I think.
Equal or better?
It has Danny's, the other ones didn't. Although in Age of Empires you could wander around as a zealot and convert people, which was always fun. You could just wander into the middle, assuming you didn't get immediately killed, of an enemy camp and say, hey you're my religion now, bitch. And they'll go, oh my god, I am your religion! Ah! And then start attacking his friends, which was always fun. Supposedly, something like that was coming up shortly in Zero-K, because I'm sure I read one of the loading screens that said something to do with you could, quote, hijack a enemy unit. And I thought, oh, Age of Empires, the Herman guy. That would have been great.
The only problem with that is Herman just reminds me there was a TV show I remember watching when I was a kid called Herman's Head, which was... Anyway, that's way out there.
But it's not some porno you're watching. Herman's Head.
That'd be Herman Gets Head.
Sidetracked again.
Anyway, I was supposed to... And I realise as a host I'm supposed to ask you two whether you would recommend it first, so...
I'm shaking my head.
You wouldn't recommend it?
You've missed an entire section.
Have I missed the comments section?
You have missed the comments section. I know Sisco has been on and he has chosen his comments, as a good host should do. And when I checked, 90% of only 724 user reviews were all positive.
There was only a few negative reviews, and a lot of them were very short. And generally you could split into sort of two categories of either the game's too hard or why I don't like the game admins. There's a whole load of people who bitch. Why?
Or maybe why?
Yes, the entire idea is to see whether you agree. The entire idea is to see whether you agree. The entire idea is to see whether you agree. I'll say that again so that you can not interrupt.
All I can hear is blah 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 blah.
Anyway, the first...
Was that review?
Do you agree with it, Adam?
Blah blah blah.
Right, okay. The first negative review. I'm just ignoring the blah blah blahs. The first negative review. Trash game. Try to build metal extractors, but the bot won't start building. Find out 5 minutes later you have to build extractors on metal nodes. How about posting a message must build on metal nodes instead of just not building it?
I love the fact your commenter is incredibly Geordie.
He is.
He was, wasn't he?
I saw that comment too, and I did laugh because he's getting really, really bent out of shape about the fact that he'd spent ages trying to just put a metal extractor down on the floor, and it didn't make any sense to him that he should try and extract metal from a metal node.
Well, the metal nodes were very obvious.
And it told you.
Yeah.
And it told you, yes.
Yeah. Do you agree
That
with
guy,
that?
dick.
You heard it here first. You heard Adam's opinion. That guy is a dick.
What's his name? I'm going to find him on Steam and call him a dick.
Right, the next insightful game review. Do not download. Game crashes and can't uninstall book. It's running all the time. I spended hour to figure out how to delete this trash from my PC, but Steam can't uninstall book. It's running. How to shut it down so I can uninstall this crap. I did read the responses to this one, which had a lovely little response in there, which is the first response is, "You must be new to PC gaming. I wish you the best of luck."
Is it supposed to be stick, dudes?
So, Brazz and Adam, do you agree with that review?
Do I agree with the person complaining about the game because he was running the game and was trying to uninstall it while running it?
Yes.
As a negative critique of the game itself, no. I can't agree with him. I do also wish him all the best of luck in PC gaming.
Adam?
Yeah, same. The guy sounds like a knob.
Well, as I said, there wasn't I looked through trying to find people complaining about the gameplay, but I couldn't. The nearest I can get is it's too hard.
Giggity.
But
Giggity.
I beat you to the giggity, Adam.
Damn it!
It is too hard is the only complaints they have.
Soften
Why
it
can't we
up,
say...
man.
We can't say that without giggling now, can we?
No,
We're mature.
we're very mature.
Adults here, Adam.
It's a mature gaming gaming review stream, YouTube channel.
Online media content.
Yes, it's too hard. He's
Oh, yeah.
It's never going to get past that. We're never going to get past its hardness. It's too difficult. People.
Ah,
You've ruined Adam's mood now.
that's it. I'm turning this off. I'm going to bed.
Because it's hard, isn't it?
It is. Isn't it?
It was until you made it too difficult. RTSs are all known as RTSs in my mind. Did you enjoy the RTSs, Adam?
I enjoyed the Ritz.
So all I can think of is the putting on the Ritz, and my mind is trying to, if you know, no,
If you know.
no, I can't think of the. If I can think of the lyrics, put on the Ritz.
I know the
You
song.
know
I know
the song, yeah.
I'm just watching you. I'm watching you
Trying to
dancing in
say
the
it.
chair. Dancing in the
I'm
chair.
literally dancing. I can hear the music in my head. I cannot think of the lyrics.
Are you looking up the
I'm
lyrics?
looking up the lyrics. Yeah.
To putting on the Ritz.
That's something a host should already know. Just before Brad's got in there first.
Giggity.
This show is falling apart, Adam. It jumped the shark with episode 2, and it's just been downhill ever since.
That's it is.
Holy fuck! Nobody actually just puts the lyrics up. All the things of lyrics for this is just the YouTube channels.
You know, we have another section to get onto in this review, Sisco.
Yeah, still, I'm looking up the lyrics. I'm the host. I can do this now.
So, how you been, Adam?
Good. Ordered a chippy before. It was quite funny. Ordered the chippy, right? And we had a fish. And the fish never came. So I said to Emma,
Giggity.
I said to Emma, I'll ring them up. So I ring him up, and it's a Chinese place. And as soon as I answered, I was like, "Oh yeah, we've ordered some food from you. You just got delivered." And there was no fish. And the first thing she said to me was, "It's like, I'm not saying you didn't fry the fish. I'm just saying it's not in the bag." I'm like, "What?" She's like, I'm like, "I ain't got a fucking clue what you're saying." She was like, "That's like," I'm sat on the other end of the phone laughing, and everyone's like, "What?" And I went, "Apparently." And then she was like, and I went, "All right, love, the fish isn't in the bag. That's all I'm trying to tell you. I just want to have a refund." She went, and hung up on me. That's like, what? I didn't know what to do.
There's no way I can use any of that.
That's, like, you racist.
Yeah.
It was so funny though. He said, she screamed at me like a little old Chinese lady. It's like,
first of all, why are you ordering fried fish from a Chinese restaurant?
Emma wanted a chippy, but I don't like chippy, so I had fried rice. Oh, I had fried rice. She must have threw her fish in with my rice, and the fish didn't come with the chippy bit. And like I said, I only rang up to say there's no fish. All right, look, calm down.
If we ever have like a bloopers reel or a behind the scenes, everyone's going to be like, "Holy shit, Adam's racist."
I found the lyrics.
Oh, good.
Back to the lyrics.
I don't think I can sing it now.
Well, sing it in a really racist accent.
I'm not singing it in a racist.
I was going to say, with that, if you can't keep it, can you just bleep out everything that was racist?
Let's do one long loud bleep.
Oh, dear.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where Harlem sits? Putting on the Ritz. Wasn't that worth the wait?
That was worth the wait, and Adam's racist fried fish story. Right. Well, I think I need to put this back on track. Sisco, why don't you move us on to the next section?
The next section? Is that a recommendation?
The recommendation section, yes.
Okay, we're on to the recommendations. Adam.
Yep.
In your racist
Oh,
opinion.
wait. Yes, is racist. Did you ever get your fried fish?
We did, but it was like way after we've eaten, so I just gave it to the dogs. Emma said, "Why did you even ring him?" I was like, "It's the point. I paid £3 for that fried fish."
It's the principle of the thing. Okay,
Damn
sorry.
right it is.
Continue.
So, Adam, in your completely unracist opinion, we can't do that. Adam, so God.
Oh, Adam, God. Oh, God, Adam.
Oh, God,
That's
Adam.
almost as bad as Gary. Can you take an extra inch?
Well, hang on. He asked you if you would take an extra inch. You didn't ask him.
Gary's, can you take an extra inch? There we go. It's the way he looked at me though when he said it.
Try again, Sisco. Try again.
Adam.
Oh, you waiting for so yes?
Oh,
this is falling apart. I need to take over hosting again next week. That's it next week.
Brazz, you have these like little pauses, but it goes on quite quick. But I didn't know if Sisco was pausing for me to say yes or.
Adam, in your opinion.
In your professional opinion.
Adam, in your professional opinion, would you recommend this
You can't
game?
use that as a take. If you want me to edit around that, I can't have you wheezing the question to Adam. Because it will sound really bizarre and out of place.
I'm glad I'm not transmitting it. I'm crying.
Oh, God. Right. Right.
Professionalism, people.
Professional.
You are never hosting again.
Right, do you want me to say yes or what? Before I get to
Giggity. Is it too hard again?
Focus, people. Focus.
Okay. Adam, in your professional opinion, would you recommend this game as a great RTS to play?
Yes.
Would he recommend it as a great RTS?
Adam, in your professional opinion, would you recommend
Why
this
is
game?
he a professional?
Adam, in your completely unprofessional opinion, would you recommend this
Hey,
game?
I want to be semi-professional.
He's just semi-professional.
Adam, in your semi-professional opinion, would you recommend this game?
My semi side of me says yes.
You got a semi.
Your semi says yes.
It was hard, but Cisco ruined it.
You ruined Adam's erection, Sisco.
But yes, I would.
Brazz, in your erect opinion, would you... Oh, God. I haven't had anything to drink, but I really feel like I have. Brazz, in your professional opinion...
We don't need any professional opinions.
Okay,
You just
fine.
have to ask if the person
Brazz,
recommends the
would you
game to people.
Brazz, as a non-professional, would you recommend this game to human beings?
To humans.
Yeah, to humans specifically, yes, because
said
these
human
games are made for humans.
So you're saying dogs no, humans yes.
Yes, the train wreck that this has become toward the end. Yes. Why don't I just say yes, I recommend it to people. It's fine. I'm not an RTS guy, but it was fun enough to jump in someone else's game. I didn't dislike it. It's not obnoxious.
So, in your opinion, as somebody who doesn't play real-time strategy games, is this a potential gateway game
No.
that people who...
No.
You didn't even let me finish the question.
Because the answer to it is no.
'Cause you-
Asking me to recommend it is like finding somebody who doesn't like sporting games and trying to recommend they play one of the FIFA titles. It's like, it's not your kind of game. And you know it's not your kind of game. If you have a friend who likes RTSs and they're playing it, join in. Maybe you can have fun in their game, but no. If you're not into RTSs, it's an RTS. It doesn't go above and beyond its genre to bring in everybody else. If you're an FPS fan, FPS versus RTS, then it's probably not going to have anything for you. But it's fine. It's a good game, and if you're an RTS fan, you should play it.
Okay, and I would concur that it is a good game. It has definitely enjoyed the co-op function, which a lot of games don't have, which is a shame. I always think co-op play is really, really good in all genres of game. He's twisting a face. You guys can't see the twisty face that Brazz has right now.
I don't think co-op would go well with Adam's stone throwing game.
Don't worry.
What's his stone throwing game?
Oh yeah, he raved all about it in the last review. People have asked about it.
What stone throwing game, Adam?
On his phone, where you have to flip.
Oh, the stone throwing game.
Yes, Adam, that game.
He's back to semi.
Suddenly gone hard again.
We are professional, damn it.
I don't think I can edit this into a professional sounding review.
The best part is the outtakes for this is going to be like twice the length of the actual show.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Sorry, that was great.
I don't think as a host that's the best way to end the show. You might want to come up with something better than that.
He was just silent for a second. That's it. It's like
Do the social media thing.
thingy-me-jig.
Well, Adam did it last time and it hurt.
Yeah, but
It
you
did.
get used
So
to it.
I have an
Just-
idea. I'm
Get
wiggling my
someone
eyebrows.
else to do it.
Wiggling my eyebrows, but nobody can see that.
Hello?
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Brazz?
I'm fine. Listen, we're putting the new review together, and we've reached a bit that Adam's supposed to do, only he's still injured from last time. So we kind of need you to do the like, share, subscribe spiel.
Yeah, sure. All right then. Okay, guys, like, subscribe, share if you like this video. Okay. All right, guys, if you like this video, press the like button. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and click on that little bell icon so if you ever want to get any more videos or upcoming notifications. Hope you enjoy a video. Oh, God, it's going to sound awful here. Oh, my God.